Et nous revoici pour la suite des aventures de Pierce. Un petit retour à Riverside. Grâce au livre. Le livre.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
Ah, on est dans le corps de Colden.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Ok.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
C'est chaud quand même, hein.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait le capitaine à parler avec Muller? C'est bizarre.
Show me his file.
That's not...
Comment ça?
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Tiens donc.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
D'accord.
30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Eh ben, mon vieux.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor...
Un corps étranger.
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
C'est quand même bien trash.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Ah, il est en train de se transformer en profond, le mec. Comment?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail.
C'est ça, le mec c'est un profond en fait. Il est hors de l'eau, il se ramollit.
When we bathed him earlier.
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
Exact.
But that doesn't explain his condition.
C'est quand même très gore. Son
I
corps se
almost don't believe it
transforme.
myself,
Eh oui.
but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
D'accord.
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Oh,
This amuses you.
il est
The
trans...
reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for
Il va lui arriver une couille à la docteur là.
overreacting.
For this man and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
Il a posé bien beaucoup de
I'd
questions,
rather
elle.
not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor.
Oui.
You can count on me. I'll keep
Elle va rester silencieuse, j'y crois, l'infirmière. Bien sûr. Bon ben. À quoi il faut que j'y aille maintenant? Ok. On va jeter un coup d'œil à ce qui se passe à l'hôpital. Hein.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Eh, attendez, je peux lire leur dossier? Ah lui déjà il en a pas. Ça commence bien.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah merde. Comment vous sentez-vous l'ami?
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Ah, doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
D'accord.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Mhm. Y a pas de lumière. Mais laissez-la respirer les patients, merde. Vous marchez à pied ou?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I'm going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Vas-y, tu l'as injecté quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il a
His
sur la...
binds left bloody wounds.
Ok.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Ouh, le clash entre infirmiers. D'accord, ok, je me fais pas que des amis. Bah écoutez, voilà. Ok. Lui, on l'a vu. Lui, c'est quoi? Lui, doit aller.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Ce dossier décrit l'état dans lequel Irene Sanders, ah merde, c'est Irene Sanders, est entrée à l'Institut Riverside, aussi que les traitements qui lui ont été administrés. Fuller y a ajouté une note manuscrite. Il est prévu de la descendre à l'aile psychiatrique afin de lui octroyer le calme et le repos dont elle a besoin. Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là, Sanders?
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh là, oh, je suis trop là, Miss Sanders. Miss Sanders, Mr. Sanders. Respond. Bye, boo.
May I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Ah, j'ai fait un succès, le serment d'Hippocrate. Je crois que j'ai pris le temps de les soigner, en fait, je me suis pas barré. Ok. Le flic. Ok, attendez. Alors les cuisines, ça raconte quoi? Qu'est-ce qui flotte là? Il y a toujours des trucs qui flottent là, regardez. C'est bien ça. Qu'est-ce... Ah, c'est du pain, j'ai cru que c'était des hérissons.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Ça a pas l'air de la ravir. C'est une bonne chose, non? Bon. Salut Joe.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Ok.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Et que ça va faire, mesdames?
Dr. Colden?
Ouais. Attendez, bosser. Non mais...
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
C'est quoi cette guerre des nurses? Oula. Oula.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
D'accord. Une petite diversion, ça. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Ok. Ah, ça me fait tout drôle de mettre ça. Mais ça pourrait, je pourrais le faire encore. Vous voyez comme je les ai tous soignés, quoi. Je regarde s'ils ont pas des peintures de... Livre de référence des sciences médicales. À l'instar d'un dictionnaire, cet ouvrage référence par ordre alphabétique toutes les sciences médicales connues et pratiquées du monde moderne. Pour chacune des entrées sont listés des ouvrages majeurs ainsi que les noms des sommités de référence. Ah, ok. Oh non. Oh, il va y avoir une phase d'infiltration ici. Je me ravis pas.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Ah, d'accord, c'est elle, l'infirmière en chef de Donovan.
Wait a minute. Where do you
Maury.
think you're going?
Et voilà, voilà.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Il y a le Scylla qui est devant. D'accord, donc elle cherche une promo. Ok. Bon. Vous avez compris comment ça va tourner. Faut que je fasse péter. Attendez. Donc elle sort de là. Pharmacie, tiens. Je peux y aller?
We're running out of this medicine.
Ah bon?
Doctor.
Ah oui, non.
We sent the
Ok, c'est moi qui le
purchase
dis.
order, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Quelque chose de pourri dans cet hôpital. Uomo Delinquente, cet ouvrage pseudo-scientifique de Caesare Lombroso met en corrélation la morphologie d'un individu et ses prédispositions criminelles. Le sérieux de cette étude et la précision des démonstrations peuvent faire illusion aux yeux d'un lecteur peu averti. D'accord, vaste blague. Ok. Qu'est-ce que... On abandonne le patient.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
L'administration. Voilà. Ok. Ok. Qui sont tous ces gens? Pas de famille à vous voir.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
La médecine et les sciences secrètes. Cet ouvrage très intéressant, adressé à un large public, démontre comment des sciences non reconnues ont influencé la médecine moderne. Magnétisme, secret de grand-mère, acupuncture chinoise, hypnose, herboristerie, alchimie et bien d'autres ont contribué, dans une certaine mesure, à l'enrichissement de la médecine de ce début de siècle. Super. Comment est-ce que je peux avoir accès à cette pièce? Là on a... C'est quoi tu ici?
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete.
Ah tiens
What
donc.
did Fuller do to him?
Le dossier est étrangement incomplet, le détail des soins n'est pas mentionné, ça ne respecte pas la procédure standard. On sait qu'Edward Pierce n'a pas vraiment été soigné.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Dr. Colden.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Bah dis donc, il doit pas vivre au même endroit que moi lui. Comment?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Je comprends bien.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Aucune idée. Tiens donc.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course.
LOL, ok.
Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Il sera celui-là, ok. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
D'accord. Ok. Là, je peux pas.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
D'accord, c'est ça. Donc, je suis obligé de passer par là. Il faut que je la détourne. Mais où est la clé? La clé du boiler. C'est ça qu'il me faut. La pharmacie, je vois pas ce que ça y ferait. Ici, on est où? Ah oui, je vois où on est. Ça mène où ça? Et je vais me perdre dans ce putain.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. Isn't everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Faut que je sache où sont les clés. Attendez, y a pas casse personne. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? L'administration. Je vais quand même aller voir si c'est pas l'autre qui s'est mis à avoir les clés de du boiler là, qu'on rigole. Elle pourrait traîner n'importe où les clés. En fait. Est-ce que je peux lui parler?
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. And I'm the one who pays.
Ah, ça va être quand je vais devoir faire de la furtivité avec Pierce. Ça a déjà fermé les portes qui ne servent à rien. Ici, il y en avait deux qui parlaient. Je vois pas où elle est la deuxième. C'est toi, c'est qui es-tu toi?
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
Allez.
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Dans le bureau du dortoir. Bloc B. Le bureau du...
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Ok, j'avais pas vu lui. Dans le bureau.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
J'essaie de fermer la porte. Eh mais non, je la dérange. Bon d'accord, ok. Pardon. Ici on va fermer. Là c'est le bureau, donc la chaufferie elle est ici. Alors, comment ça marche? Ouf. D'accord.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Ah, lui il est plus là, tiens. Et je vois pourquoi. On fait, vous savez, c'est qu'on vérifie qu'il n'y ait personne derrière.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Ah, je voulais la remettre pour ne pas qu'on suspecte. Je fais des tours pour se... Ah merde. On n'a pas été appelé.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
Ça va aller.
It's not your fault if they have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Allez-y, Elisabeth, je vous laisse faire. On va aller travailler dans le bureau, là, genre ici. Oh, bah, elle est plus là.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome, of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Une étude sur le syndrome de Stendhal, une maladie mentale particulièrement rare. Les sujets présentent des troubles mentaux liés à l'exposition à des œuvres d'art.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files.
Pas très
I was
difficile.
right.
Cylindre était caché dans le bureau de Fuller. Il contient ses réflexions suite à des séances de psychanalyse auxquelles il a soumis Sarah Hawkins. Je sais que je peux l'écouter là, mais j'ai pas envie qu'il débarque, le mec. Bon, tant pis, allons-y.
Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? Why Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Faut que je comprenne sa seringue.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Why is Ethan on medication? Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
Bah déjà il y a le Scylla.
I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Bon, j'espère que c'est pas maintenant qu'il va falloir que je fasse de la filtration. Je suis pas très chaud là. Ok, bon, Fuller. Ah, Fuller, qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Ouais, Hawkins serait toujours là. Je vais mettre tout près de la porte. Non, je vais mettre tout près. Où est-ce qu'elle est? Il n'y a pas un truc pour se cacher ici. On ne sait jamais.
I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Faut quand même aller voir ce qui se passe pour l'infirmière là, non? Elle est nulle part. Comment? Bah ça c'est pas normal, t'es. Celle-là elle est toujours là. Mais j'ai pas la clé. Ah si. C'est ouvert et tu te poses pas de questions toi. Ah, d'accord, c'est vachement bas en fait. Oh.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh. No, no. Ah. Voilà.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Ah mais c'est Drake. Tirez pas monsieur Drake.
Talk, filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She
Et
was
j'ai déjà
looking
4
for
ans en
Sarah
occultisme et il faut
Hawkins'
5
corpse.
quoi.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Ouais, c'est bien le Necronomicon,
Dr.
ouais.
Colton.
Ah, ah.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Bien
Alright.
sûr.
I might need you after all.
Il faut qu'on soit prêt.
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Ok. Bah ça sera pour une prochaine fois par contre. Le sauvetage de Miss Colden. Ça sera le prochain épisode. L'Institut Riverside. Le livre a projeté Pierce dans le corps du docteur Colden. Le détective a assisté impuissant à l'enquête menée par l'ami de Bradley, confronté aux expériences de Fuller. Elle s'est introduite dans son bureau et a découvert que le directeur de l'Institut Riverside cachait des informations, si ce n'est le cadavre de Sarah Hawkins. Mais elle a été découverte par Fuller. Pierce doit la sauver avant qu'il ne soit trop tard. Je ferai ça au prochain épisode, parce que je sens qu'il va y avoir de l'infiltration et qu'on va devoir retourner dans les profondeurs de Riverside. Eh bien, on va tout simplement clôturer le stream ici. C'était une belle soirée. Hop, 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 hop. Allez, on va regarder ça. Et on se dit au revoir après cette vidéo.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Ça, nous le saurons la prochaine fois. Donc. Je vous remercie d'avoir été là et d'avoir partagé avec moi ce petit moment de folie. Alors franchement, le voyageur, j'ai un peu eu peur, mais ça s'est bien passé. En tout cas, je vous remercie d'avoir regardé et on se retrouve pour la suite des aventures de Pierce. La bonne soirée à vous et à bientôt.